Hi there. We're really excited to show you our brand new feature, which is the Tasks dashboard or the Action Points dashboard. Now you will find this new feature under Dashboards on the left-hand side. At the very bottom you'll find Tasks. Now we created this feature to further empower our stakeholders to record and assign and track all the action points, all directly linked to either a building or a fund or a portfolio. And everyone involved can then see immediately everything that needs to be done, who is responsible, and what the progress is of all different tasks. Now, instead of manually creating a separate Excel sheet to keep track of any action points following a monthly or quarterly meeting between the property manager and the landlord, for example, you now have a live overview of all the tasks, including deadlines and priorities and who it has been assigned to. Now, to explain the feature itself a little bit more, it's quite easy and straightforward. You can quite simply create a new task. All you need to do is give it a title and a priority. Those are mandatory. But to further enhance the task, you can give it a due date, which also allows you to keep track of tasks and whether they are still on schedule or not. You can assign it to one or multiple people who will then be made responsible for this task. Of course, a further description, and you can link it to either a building or to a fund and a portfolio, because there are often tasks which cover multiple buildings. So if we take a look at one of these tasks in more detail, you can click on it and you will get a bit more detail on the right hand side. It's very easy to make any changes, and you can quickly change the status to on hold or complete. Of course, there's this little checkbox here as well, which will mark a task as done, so it will end up in your completed box. And aside from that, a good feature is the checklist, and the checklist can be considered as the subtask of a larger task. So in this case, an example is to receive or retrieve the start and completion date from the supplier. Okay, that one has been done, and the next step in the process is to communicate the go live date of this to all the tenants. This one has not been done yet, and these checklists or subtasks is also visible immediately on the dashboard, so you can have an overview of where you stand. Aside from that, you can add any attachment or any files and leave comments, and these comments are very useful to give in updates in between, and you no longer have to wait for the next monthly meeting or the quarterly meeting between the property manager and the landlord, but you can add any updates and comments along the way. So as soon as you receive an email from the supplier with the go live or with the start date, you can immediately add it here, mark it as done, and share the comments. So there is no need to wait for the next quarterly meeting, but you have a live task dashboard. Now the dashboard itself, it works as you would expect. It's quite easy to say, okay, I would like to see the tasks that are assigned to me or to someone else, of course. And the same thing you can do with priority, so which are all the low or the high priority items, where do we stand, and of course you can also see if there are any tasks on hold which are not in the high priority, this one is on hold, or which one have been completed. Now I really hope that you will enjoy this feature and make use of it. Start collaborating, start assigning tasks to yourself or to colleagues, and give us any feedback on how you are finding this, if this improves the collaboration, and if it sufficiently replaces the way that you are keeping track of any action points or tasks at the moment. We are really excited about this, and we're happy to share this with you, and we're hoping to get your honest feedback on how it works. Thank you very much.